What's up, guys? Welcome to Upshift 801. Today Lorenzo and I are here with Connor and his 2011 Nissan GTR. Has a couple mods done to it, and this thing is smoking fast. So today we are going to just get some shots of it and go for a ride and see what we think. That has 91. So our first question is, what are the mods on the GTR?
For starters, minor bolt-ons, intakes, turbo inlets, downpipes, exhaust, catback.
Turbos.
Then a little bit further into like turbos, bigger fuel pumps, fuel lines, fuel rails, as well as density, so it's a bit more accurate on intake air temps, maps.
So how much horsepower does this make over a stock GTR?
So for the year being a 2011, stock horsepower I think back then was about 480s, maybe just under 500.
And that's depending on the motor, right? Because these are hand built.
Yes, some vary, but this one, after everything, it makes about 740.
At the wheels?
At the wheel, yeah.
Awesome.
So what did you get tuned?
Actually, Tim Bailey with Cobb did a tune. Yeah. He did an E-tune, so I have the access port here.
Okay.
So what I do is I take logs of the data on how the car's running. I email it to him. He tweaks some stuff, sends me back a revised map. I flash it to the ECU and I let it rip.
Nice.
This is the first time I've ever ridden in a GTR, and as soon as he gets into the power, it just puts that pit in your stomach and you are stuck against the seat.
Like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Also, if you've never been in the GTR, there's absolutely no room in the back seat. I am 5'11", and my knees are all the way up against the back, and I'm still
He's really like 5'10", probably 5'9".
With tall shoes.
I'm 5'11" with platforms.
But other than that, it's a beautiful car. And do you have anything done to the suspension?
Yeah, I have a KW coil kit, and then I did Rohana wheels. Staggered fitment, still being all-wheel drive vehicle. It has 20 by 10 front wheels with 20 by 12 rear wheels.
Ooh.
Tire size is 295s on the front. Rears are 345. So
That's it?
plenty of meat for the road to have a little fun.
So what tires are you on?
So I currently am running the Michelin Pilot 4S's, which are a phenomenal tire. I used to have the previous model, which was the Michelin Pilot Super Sport Cup 2s, I believe is what the model was. Their 2019 or late 2018 revision was the 4S's, which is, I don't know if you want to call it a tire plug, but that is a phenomenal tire.
One thing that I love about the GTRs is when they first came out, this was the fastest, the best handling car out of the time. Nothing could grip better, and it just blew everybody's minds. And the nice thing about it is that it was that gap in between a sports car and a supercar. You get all the supercar speed and power and performance for not having to pay the price of a supercar. I think these new were what, going for like 100,000, 120,000, right around there.
Back in 2011, this stickered at 86,000 bucks.
86,000.
Was that the MSRP?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you probably got it for what, around 70?
76. Yeah.
That's awesome.
The new ones, like a 2018 model, are stickered at 112.
112.
Depending on what you get. So this model is a 2011 Premium, and then they have the Black Edition, the Track Edition, and the Nismo. So as you can imagine, you know, in 2011, 86,000 for the Premium. I think the Nismo back then was easily in the hundreds.
Wow.
And then the Nismo now, in 2019, is stickered at 185, but they also have a Premium on it. So they'll go from anywhere from 180 to just under 200.
That's awesome. And that's what's really nice about the GTR is like you get all this car, but you're not paying those Lamborghini and Ferrari prices.
And it whoops the Lamborghinis.
Big time.
That will put a smile on my face any day.
Absolutely.
Because this is, I don't know, the underdog, if you will, you know.
So what made you decide to buy the GTR over other cars at the time?
I don't know, I used to have a Subaru Legacy GT. It was a fun car, I was younger. That was kind of the thing at that time. Obviously more affordable than this car.
Right.
Had it for 4 or 5 years, threw money at it left and right. Then decided, okay, you know, someone threw me an offer I couldn't put down. So I sold it. I went a couple of, maybe 2 weeks, week and a half with just driving my truck, and I went insane. So my wife actually was like, you know, you always talk about GTRs, like, let's go drive one. I was like, no way, I could never. So I went and test drove a GTR at Specialized Automotive in Salt Lake, and I had to buy it. Like, even stock, no exhaust.
I don't know if my stomach hurts or
Your head?
my head. That definitely will put a smile on your face, man.
Doesn't get much better than Boost.
No.
Especially when you have 2 turbos.
Oh,
So it was my wife's idea.
right.
She told me to go drive it. I drove it, and I couldn't not leave. with
Shout
it.
out to Connor's wife.
Yes.
Thank you so much for allowing him to get that.
Exactly. So since then, it's been the best car I ever had.
That's awesome, man.
Have you had any major issues with it, or have you just been flawless?
No, I mean, I guess depending on how you look at it. So everybody says, oh, the 09 to 11 GTRs are transmission problems, or the first gen CBA, and that's kind of horse crap,
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal car. The price is right. The performance is, everything you'd ever imagine. Now, one thing that did happen from factory is there are these clips that go in the transmission, and the valve bodies that push the gears into place are like a magnetic cylinder. Now, unfortunately, Nissan didn't think to put something to prevent them from unseating or falling all the way out. So 09 to 11 does have that issue, but it's a $15 clip and maybe $200 to $300 in labor. Pull the
Right.
valve body off the transmission, throw a clip on there, and you're good to go. So
That's not bad at all.
absolutely. So I did have that issue. Got stuck in first gear. I thought catastrophic failure.
You always think the worst. Oh my
Took it
gosh.
to my mechanic. He's like, oh, $15 clip. We just need to reseat the valves, and we're all good. So I did that.
That's awesome.
Same day, in and out, was back on the road.
I feel like every car has always their thing that, oh, that's not right,
Yeah.
or
There's always gonna
that
be some little
stigma.
quirk. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. That's awesome.
But is it true about Subarus?
What about them?
Are they known for those rod knocks?
Absolute rod knocks,
Rod
ringlet
knocks.
failure, head gasket issues, vapes. That's all true.
We're just joking. We love Subarus.
He's joking, I'm not. I used to have one. I can appreciate them, but buy a GTR.